Up YouTube, nah, it's actually unbearable here. It's like 37 degrees and it's 11:30. It's genuinely ridiculous, guys. It's gonna have to be a quick one to be honest. But we're gonna look at the pi cycle bottom indicator, which has just formed on this weekly. So this is the first time on the weekly time frame it is shown. It did show last week on the 1 hour. It did show last week on the 4 hour. It did show last week on the daily. But now we've got it on the weekly. Amazing, because this is one of the most accurate of time frames, so the fact that it's appearing here on the higher low, wow, it just means that it was lagged. But yeah, it's good that it's happening on this higher low, because if we get rid of it now and we add our indicator, the 69 EMA over here, make it the double thickness and change this to 69. Sorry if you can hear my fan, guys. You're gonna have to put up with it. Honestly, it's just unbearable. I've tinfoiled, I've got the curtain shut. Not enough. I have to tinfoil all the bloody windows as well. Can you believe that? Louis Crypto tinfoiling the windows. Just putting some soapy water in a spray bottle, spraying the windows, covering with tinfoil, shutting the blinds. It is cooling it down a bit, but it's still absolutely unbearable. Let me know how it is in your countries, and how you're doing in these moments. Because here it's never been this high before. We're gonna hit 38 later, 39 later. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, looking at that signal, we saw that the pi cycle bottom indicator appeared on that higher low. What else have we been talking about on this channel for many months now? Actually, since the exact bottom right there, we have been saying on that day when that weekly candle formed, we have been saying since then the bottom is in exact. I have a video, go check on the 18th of June. Go check on the 18th or 19th of June. I have a video where I explain this is the bottom. And yeah, one of the main reason is the 20 and the 69 here, the 20, the purple, and the blue one, the 69. This signals that the capitulation right now is about to happen. It's about to happen right now. What happened after that signal? Capitulation. Then we're waiting for this bearish cross. When this bearish cross forms, it says that the higher low was already in, and so that means that the bottom was already in prior, because if you're forming a higher low, that means there must have been a bottom that was lower. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called a higher low. But going back to here, look at the, sorry, not here, the 20 and the 69 over here, the 20 and the 69, signaling that the capitulation is now going to happen. Boom, it happened. And then when this forms, it means that the bottom was already in. The bottom was already in. So going back here with the 12 and with the 20 and the 69, this signals the capitulation is about to happen. Boom, capitulation happened when the 55 and the 69 cross. Boom, bottom was previously already in. So that's all we're waiting for, guys. It is as simple as that. Let's head over to the daily time frame, because it's just getting a bit unbearable in the room right now. I'm trying to get out of the office. But I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter yesterday saying, no, we're not going up, we're going down. This is resistance. This was never the resistance in the first place. 21.8 or 20 or 21.8. Yeah, no, it was never 21.8. If we go to the 4 hour, I've already explained why this was the true resistance. But again, this here is the resistance, 21.7k, not 21.8, not 22.4, not 22.9. This here is the resistance. Why? Because when we first bounced from down here, this is where you found resistance before coming back for support. So this is the true resistance, as well as this area over here. So this is our true resistance. This was our first high. So obviously going back to the daily time frame, it's this candle here, not the neckline of this double bottom, not the wick here, not the wick there, not that wick there, not this wick there. It is this wick over here. Why? Because when you started coming down, where was the first time you felt resistance? Right there. And then you came and found support there. So that's why that is the true resistance. That's why I've been telling you guys it's all about 21.7k. While everyone yesterday thought it was a fake out, no, it wasn't, because the true resistance was 21.7k, not 21.8, not 21.9, 21.7. And yeah, we closed above it. Amazing. While people were saying, no, we're going to close under, no, we closed above, because even though it started coming down on the 4 hour and on the daily time frame, this was a big wick that was actually all the way down to here. The bodies were here, the wick was all the way up there. I knew that this was going to continue up. The reason being, while everyone was so focused on, oh my gosh, on the daily time frame, it's such a big wick, just go on the 4 hour and you'll clearly see that there is a higher high higher than this high. So all that Wick was saying yesterday is that now we're going to come down to form that higher low. That higher low needs to be above this low, not this one, not this one. The higher low needs to be above this, because when we look at the chart, we don't care about these little movements. And if you appreciate me trying to explain this with all this passion, not anger, passion because I want you to get it drilled into your head, and I want you to do the education to get you there as fast as possible. And if you want to do the education, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto. We got two options: the mentorship, but unfortunately right now I did have 4 people join in the last week, so all the slots for this for July are now gone. There will be availability in August, but message me before August so I know, okay, yes, I know there's a few spots left. I know I can save you a spot or something like that, because the demand is always there. And again, once the demand starts skyrocketing, once we're back in a bull market, prices will go back to the bull market prices. Right now, they're lower than what they were exactly a year ago. They're lower than what they were because of the bear market, because I want you guys to realize this is the best time to learn. And if you really want to get to your end goal as quick as possible, why are you not investing in yourself? It makes 0 sense. Go and take the losses if you want, but if you want to get to your goal as quick as possible, you better learn from someone else, not yourself, because that's what I tried to do and I lost all my money. But yeah, this was your true resistance. So we don't care about all these little movements over here. That's why when we go to the daily, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got a low, a higher low, a higher low. You got a high, you got a higher high, and you got a higher high. So where the hell is it saying downtrend? From this point, I don't care from before. We all know, that's why I've been telling you guys we're coming to 17k. We hit 17k. I know we were in a downtrend. None of us are stupid. We know we're in a long-term downtrend. But we're always talking about from this point onwards. And from the 18th of June onwards, you can clearly see higher highs and higher lows. So all you people that are saying, no, we're going to keep going down, no. You need to lose the low, and until you lose that low, I'm going to be a dickhead to you guys. I don't care, I'll rub the salt in the wounds, because why the hell are you bearish when from the 18th of June, you've only got higher highs and higher lows? Once you lose this low, I will flip bearish with you lot. But you guys being bearish right now makes 0 sense when we are breaking out bullish, when we are getting above the 20 EMA, where previously all you've done is have fake outs above the 20. This time you're actually above the 20 for multiple days. So 1, you went back under, that's fine. Fake out, you got straight back above. 2, 3 days now above the 20. Let's see if we can continue. But regardless, we're just looking at this chart. What did we just say? We need to now come and form this higher low. After putting in this higher high, we need to come down. And all you need to do is hold above this low. As long as you're above this low, shut up, bears, literally, just shut up. Once you lose this low, okay, I'll join you as well. Because remember, on this channel here, we are unbiased. And this video has gone on a lot longer than I anticipated. But we are not biased on this channel. We look at it both ways. And yes, I do understand the bears. But for them right now to say we're bearish is just wrong. Once you lose this low, okay, I'll also be bearish, because that is then telling me, yeah, we're fucked. We're losing this low. We're losing this low. Once we lose this one, once we're closing below this body here at 19.286k, then I'll flip bearish. Until then, you're all idiots for saying you're bears. Apart from saying, yes, you're in a weekly, you're in a monthly, you're in a weekly downtrend since November. Correct. All of you are correct for saying that. No shit, Sherlock, literally. But from the 18th of June, you have a high, you have a higher low, you have a higher high, you have a higher low, you have a higher high. How can you guys ignore this? Yes, we're going to run into the 55. We're going to run into some resistance. But even then, you can't be bearish until you lose the low. So once you have lost the low, I will also flip bearish. I will tell you the moment we are actually bearish. I'm not going to tell you we're bearish now when there's 0 signs on the chart. Since the 18th of June, there are no signs on the chart that we're bearish as of now, because since the 18th of June, we've only put higher highs and higher lows. If you want to look back from November last year, well done, Sherlock. Well done, well done. We're clearly in a downtrend. You don't need even 2 brain cells to realize we're in a downtrend. But since the 18th of June, we've actually made an uptrend. And people are comparing it to here. People are comparing it to here. Just shut up, mate. Here you didn't have higher highs, higher lows. You broke above this high. higher high. Then you went down, higher low, wow, amazing. But then lower high. Did you get a lower high here? No, this here is higher than this high. This here is lower than this high. So once we do come down, if we put in that lower high, then I'll also tell you, okay, lower high, now we need to lose this low. If you lose this low, we're bearish. I will tell you when we're bearish. But right now, saying that we're bearish is just absolutely stupid. Since the 18th of June, since the 18th, you're not dumb, but you don't need any brain cell in the world if you're saying we're in a downtrend from November, because we all know that. We've been saying it since then. But since the 18th of June, we have an uptrend, my friend. If you appreciate that, if you appreciate the passion and not anger, passion, smash the like button. Let's get this video to 75 likes. Let's hit 3.2k subs by the end of this week. And let me know down in the comments how you're coping with this shite weather. Thank you, guys.